Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the May edition of the Chamber Chat. And good morning to my co-host, Kathy Hendrickson.
Good morning. May's here. What happened?
My goodness.
What happened to the year?
It went by fast.
I know.
Well, I talk about fast. My schedule's been pretty fast lately.
Well, yep, I understand that.
We've had so many ribbon cuttings. That's good news. That means new businesses.
It does.
That means they've joined the chamber. I'm loving it.
All good stuff.
All good stuff. But before we get to our guests, let's talk a little bit about these new businesses. Studio 105, and I thought this was a photography studio. It's not.
Oh.
It is a place where you go to take your photographs.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is for professional photographers who want to bring a group in, or people that just want to go in and get some really good pictures. It's professional lighting. It's got the props already there.
That's great.
And with Mother Days coming up, you know.
Yeah.
And
that family portraits. Yeah.
You know, everybody's always like, I don't want to take the family portrait. You do it for your mama.
Yeah, you
This
do
is
it.
the time to do it.
Do it or not.
Yeah, that's what mamas want.
Yeah,
They want
yeah.
pictures. All right. So the owner there is Stephanie Williams. I'll get my voice back here in a minute. It's located at 105 West Webb Street, downtown Smithville. That big white building that looks beautiful now, right across from DeKalb Dental.
Okay.
Roger Tatum.
Yep.
And so you walk up the stairs, and Kathy, you've been over there with me. It's pretty fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great ribbon cutting. I don't think I've ever had more people at a ribbon cutting.
No, that
It
was
was
right.
well attended.
Well attended.
And so anyway, but they've also got a changing room. They've got music to inspire creativity.
Yeah.
And they just have, they'll rent for the hour or they'll rent for all day. It's open every day from 8 to 6. So give Stephanie a call at, let me see here, 615-684-2560. Or you can check their website, bookstudio105.com, or check their social media.
So professionals or amateurs like me.
Like me.
Like me. Who has to take 50 pictures to get it right.
Okay, so here's another thing that needs a little explanation, and it is fabulous. Kathy, you were there for that too.
Yes.
We just go to everything together.
You know, I would like to go in there and just relax, as my granddaughter says.
Relax.
Yeah.
Playland Pals. It's at 301 South 3rd Street. It's Sweet Day there in Smithville. And this is an indoor playroom.
It is nice.
It is so, I mean, if I had little kids
Yeah, you could
or little grandkids,
Yeah.
I would be out there.
Yeah.
So it's not daycare, though. The parents or grandparents or
They can
the
sit. They have a
caregiver-
little loungy area there
Yeah,
for
they
the
come.
and there's a table, I guess, where you can use your Wi-Fi or you can watch
and
the
they
kids
serve
play.
coffee and tea. You sit
Yeah.
there and drink coffee and
Yeah.
tea and you read a book while your kids are playing in this magical playground area.
It is. It's
They have
nice.
little houses, little wood shop, like a little grocery store
And they've got
area.
they've got little outfits they can put on.
They can,
and
they can
fireman's
dress
outfits.
up.
Yeah.
They've got slides. They have games. They have just things to build creativity.
creative, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it is the cutest thing, and it's owned by
And
Josie.
if you fall, you're not going to get hurt.
Oh yeah, it's all soft.
Yeah,
floor.
because it's all soft flooring.
And it's all clean. We had to
I need
take
that
our
in my
shoes
house.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need that too.
Yeah.
But it's all soft flooring
It
there.
is.
And we had a bunch of kids there on the ribbon cutting day, and they were having a ball.
They were having fun.
I was wanting to go over there and play with
Yeah, I
them.
know.
It's just the coolest place. And one thing they brought up, Brother Chad's over here from First Baptist, they said, bring a Bible study group and let your children go over there and play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is the coolest place.
Yeah.
You got to go check it out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
So the owner is Josie and Taylor Cook, and you can have private birthday parties there. Wouldn't that be the funnest place to
I
have
know.
birthdays? And it's for ages 0 to 7.
There you go.
So there you go. For more information, visit theplaylandpals.com or email Josie at hello@theplaylandpals.com.
Say that
there
10
you go.
times real fast. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to practice saying that because I kept saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Now, Walmart recently, we had
Another
what they
ribbon cutting.
called
Yes.
another ribbon cutting. This is another one.
The second best day ever.
The second best day ribbon cutting because their grand opening was
Yes.
the best. But they have done so many improvements on the outside, the inside, and my favorite part is as you walk in, there is a mural right to the right. Make sure
It
you
is.
look when you go in.
Of the jamboree.
It's the jamboree. It's the lake. It is absolutely
it is great.
gorgeous. Yeah, I wish I had it in my house.
Yeah.
And so they've got a new layout, which my husband still fusses about, but I love it. It's like I'm intuitive.
Well,
with
I
it.
get my steps in because I have to go. I go down every aisle.
Takes a while to learn.
It
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Takes a
But
while.
they have new products and they have
Yeah, they
everything
do.
and everything the signage in there. Everything's labeled.
Oh, it
where you
looks so
know where
good.
everything
Yeah.
is. So it's really nice.
I like where the crafts are now, right next to the makeup and the crafts. I mean, it just
Yeah,
goes
there you
together,
go.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so anyway, we had a great time with them, and the outside's all been repainted. It looks so good.
It looks
so go
great.
check that out. We just appreciate. They said to be sure and thank the customers for being patient during this transition. It's
any transition takes a little time.
It does, and patience.
But they've got a great place. They've done a great job in updating it, and then they've got the pickup area on the very end down there. And, and that is a wonderful service because I mean, my dad uses it all the time. You just call them and they deliver it to your house.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, so it's
I
great.
haven't tried that yet.
Yeah,
but I need to do that.
Yeah.
So then, okay, Kathy, for the people who have lived here forever, they remember where Sundance was.
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to say. The Three Nails Lounge and Spa, located at 107 East Main Street in Smithville. It's operated by Wendy Goodwin. She is the sweetest thing.
She was.
Oh, my goodness. Nice. And they offer all kinds of things. Facials, they have spray tans, they have pedicures, manicures,
dermaplaning,
nail art. They got it all.
Lash lift.
Oh, yeah.
And tint.
They got it all.
Brow waxing. I'm telling you. You could go in there and just get beautified.
Yeah, I need to take a whole day. I think I need a whole day there.
I think I need a week.
Hey, it's right next to the library, so that works.
Yeah, I could just walk over.
They're open.
They wouldn't know me when I came back. So what happened to you?
Oh, they have great hours, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 7 p.m. And just to book an appointment, or you can they'll take a walk in. 615-597-6249. And I'm not through.
Another one, yes.
Brother Chad and Shelby's having to be patient this morning.
Yeah, there you go.
We're good.
Okay, Smithville Tire and Alignment. I love that Matthew Lawrence.
Yes,
I'm so proud of him.
It is such a nice place in there.
426 West Broad Street, Smithville. He's been packed. I go by there to go home every day.
Yeah, I noticed. All those bays are full.
They're full. The outside's full. I'm like, oh my goodness, that man doesn't
Everybody
get
needs
sleep.
car repairs.
I guess so. And so, but they, if you need tires, alignment, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, fluid flushes, that's hard to say, new wheels, or just any general automotive services, Matt and Bradley are ready to help with a top-notch service, a friendly smile, and they have really high-tech stuff out there.
Yeah, I know.
The best of the best.
They can hook up all that electronic stuff and tell what's wrong with your vehicle,
And while you're waiting, they've got the most beautiful little waiting area, and you get free coffee and free water.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And so, because a lot of times the women are bringing in the car, and they want a pretty place to sit.
And they're sitting for a little while.
Yeah. So they've got a nice, clean place to sit. So you can visit their website at smithfieldtire.com or follow them on their Facebook page or give them a call at 615-215-7655.
There you go.
Woo, boy, that's all I got for those this time.
Yeah, lots of ribbon cuttings.
So ready to get to our guest?
And then we're ready.
Okay, so something I need to do is get in a 5K.
There you go.
Or even start walking again. Kathy, I know you're a big walker.
Well, I am.
But New Frontiers is having a 5K called the Fail Run, and Shelby from New Frontiers is here to explain what fail means, because I was like, well, I'm not sure about this.
What is that?
So simply, it's just the European term for a hill. And if you're familiar with New Frontiers, we are right on a hill. The landscape there, it hills all over. We have 300 acres, but we're not going to make people run the entire 300 acres. We have mapped out a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, and it comes with New Frontiers has so many scenic views, so we would just want to broadcast that a little bit and show how beautiful the camp is and just a little bit about what we do there. And we just wanted to open this opportunity up for the community. It's our first one ever, and we're really excited about it.
Well, Shelby, every time we bring our leadership DeKalb class down there, we usually have 12 to 15 people, and they're like, we didn't know this place was here. This is fabulous.
All the time. Yeah, people are like, well, I see the sign, but I didn't know who you were. So now people can't use that excuse anymore. Come run the 5K so you know who we are.
Okay, so who are you?
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit organization where we have an adventure camp. We have a children's home. That's the biggest identity of who we are. We run camps year-round. Summer is obviously our biggest time of the year. We do open enrollments. Our camps range anywhere. We do expeditions on the Appalachian Trail, but then we also host on-campus camps that, like Waterfall Week, Farm Camp, our Yes Classic, which is Youth Empowered to Stand. So we are faith-based, and we want we're seeking believers and people after the kingdom, and we just want to have fun while doing it too. I mean, why not learn about God and also like go off a zip line during the week of summer? I mean, that just sounds like I grew up actually going to New Frontier, so I know it's the best summer ever.
Well, our leadership class, they always say it's one of their very favorite days, and you do all these team building. And, you know, back several years ago, I had lost my hearing, and it's still gone. Now the other one's going too, but I had totally lost my hearing, so it messed up my balance. And it took me a year to learn to walk again. So when I was at New Frontiers, I was still a little unsteady.
Sure.
And so, you know that pole you got looks like a telephone pole that you
Camper
climb
pole.
up?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's torturous and challenging, but all my classmates were sort of trying it, you know, some of them, most of them. And they said, you got to try it. And I went, no. I thought I was really going to be kind of like an invalid the rest of my life. They would not shut up.
Yeah.
So I went up that pole.
Yes.
And it's so challenging to get from after it's not the climb, it's the getting to that little
To the top.
part
Absolutely.
without anything to hold on to. You just
Yeah.
have to do it. But after I did that day, of course they were all shouting and hallelujah.
Sure.
And I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't use that as an excuse anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't feel.
I'm so glad you did it.
It changed my life that day. I'm so
absolutely.
grateful. But they have zip lines. They have the what do you call the big thing where you're all inside and you're climbing up?
We call it the AP. It stands for Adventure Pavilion.
It's something to
we
see.
have multiple things in there. Yeah, we have a rock wall. We call it the Hubs course, which is just an aerial course, and crate stack. Just tons of fun things that we can do, even when it rains. We're still having fun.
Brother Chad, you need to get a church group there. I tell you.
We take one every year.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
year.
So you're
Yeah.
give a
He's
testimonial.
He's ahead of the game. There
We're
you
going to
go.
guys in a couple weeks,
Yeah,
actually.
and we got a lady, one of our young ladies works there full time,
Yes.
and she's Beth Ann's awesome. It's a
Beth Ann is
great
awesome.
place. It's a
Yes.
great place.
Well, yeah, you just can't brag enough. But thank you so much. And again, what is the date for this, and how do they sign up?
Yeah, so the 5K Fell Run is May 17th. It is the third Saturday in May. It's the weekend after Mother's Day. You can sign up on our website, newfrontiers.org, hit Fell Run, and then hit register now, and it'll take you to a site. It's $35. We recommend ages 14 and up because it is intermediate because of the landscape. But if you are younger than 14, you're welcome to sign up and run with a parent. We'll have one of our amazing sponsors is Gino's Barbecue. They're providing barbecue after the event. We'll do awards, games, music, all kinds of things afterwards. It's from 9 till 2 Saturday. So
Well,
we're
we
really
wish
excited.
you the absolute
Yes.
best.
Thank you so much for having me on
Oh,
Have
anytime.
fun.
today. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Shelby.
Okay, so Kathy, we're going to skip over our DeKalb cleanup because we're going to talk about that with
Okay.
Randy. Randy
Okay.
wants us to add it to his list.
All right.
So, but from Smithville First Baptist Church,
Here we
Brother
go.
Chad's
Yeah.
here. Brother Chad.
We are here. Yeah.
So I heard you had a special guest lately at the church. I think his
Yeah.
name's Phil or
Yeah,
something.
what is it? Yeah.
Phil former.
Maybe
yeah.
something like that. I
Football
don't know.
guy, right?
We,
Yeah.
we just wrapped up our Man Up dinner. It's our second annual Man Up dinner. What a wonderful night it was. We got to have a meet and greet with the coach, and then we finished the meet and greet, went over, had a wonderful dinner, followed by him giving some remarks and some speaking, and then just men coming together, praying together, seeking how they can be better men, just all those things. So it's a wonderful thing going on, and we had that this past week. A lot of stuff going on. I always say May's just busy, you know.
Yeah,
May's
I felt
always
that. It is so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a National Day of Prayer was last week, so all that was going on. This week's Mother's Day, so if you haven't bought anything for Mom,
You better.
you better get out there.
Get out there.
Maybe go to this.
Hope
new,
my kids are listening.
This new nail place. Who knows? My wife did the nail place, so I might
Oh,
be
that's a
going
good
there.
idea.
But no, there's all that going on. One thing I wanted to highlight today, about two things, was one is just our graduates. Graduation is I think it's next week, next Friday, and we just did a service for our kids. We had 25 seniors that
Wow.
we recognized. So just a great group of kids. Just praying for them as they move on and just start that next journey of life. And then before you know it, June's going to be here, and you get into June, and it's like every church and their grandmother is going to have a vacation Bible
That's
school.
it,
So we are definitely in the prep side of preparing for all those, but just be thinking about that, how you can get into vacation Bible school and do those things in June, and all other stuff that's going on this summer. But there's a lot of stuff to get plugged in church life all around our town, all around. So yeah.
Well, we sure appreciate it, Brother Chad. And, I was trying to figure out if there's a way that I could get into that Man Up thing you had. Like, did the women cook the food or anything? I thought I could volunteer to cook.
We did have some ladies make some stuff and bring some things and help stay to serve.
Yeah, put me down on that list for next year.
We had one nice lady, Miss Connor. She did a silent auction, and it was to benefit all the kids who go to camp. And she said she had to stay. Had to stay. Like, so that she could be right. So, but they had a blast, and she was a wonderful help, and so was all the people who helped make that possible. And we can't wait for next year. We'll have another. We're looking to have another big speaker to come out, just so that we can, grow and get better.
Yeah, love it. Thank you, Brother Chad.
Yeah, Brother Chad.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for all you do.
All right, where are we, Kathy?
We are.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, we're at Caney Fork Electric Membership. Okay. Caney Fork Electric Membership Appreciation Days. Tuesday, May the 20th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. 580 East Broad Street, Smithville. Join for food, prizes, and bucket truck photos. And I think they give cookbooks out, too. They do.
Oh, they do.
They have a little cookbook every year that I
love. So, Kathy,
love.
we need to go over there and get a bucket truck photo together.
Yeah.
Randy, are you in?
I'm in.
Okay.
You know me. I'm in for anything.
You know how it's kind of...
You can close the store.
Depends on how high they take you.
They take you
I don't even get on the Ferris wheel without getting nauseous.
Much, so, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So go over there. They have lots of good little food to eat, and they're so sweet over
they
there.
are. They're nice
my
people.
goodness. So
And then we
go out and join them on the 20th.
And it's that time of year for the Smithville
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
Pool is scheduled to open on Friday, May the 23rd.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
It's warmer than today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what is this, Blackberry winter? I don't know. To celebrate opening day, all children from DeKalb County ages birth through 18 will get in free.
Oh, that's a good day.
We can't go, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Children 14 and under must be accompanied by an adult.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's a fun day. Hope it warms up.
Oh, my goodness.
Sun will be out that day.
Well, for the first time in eons, I went over to Greenbrook Park to get a little walking in, because I usually sit through lunch, and they had little kids in the outdoor fountain. Yeah. Oh, it was so cute to see. And it was a little chilly yesterday.
Oh, no.
Those kids didn't care.
No, they don't
I remember
care.
being a kid. I'd go, Mom, I know it's April, but there's a pool open at this
They don't care if they turn blue. Hey, icicles hanging off their noses.
And then we've got the DeKalb County High School's FBLA Car Wash fundraiser for their upcoming national trips to Anaheim, California.
Wow, that sounds like fun
this summer. That's going to be May 10th from 8 to 12 at the DeKalb Animal Clinic. So get your car washed and make a donation to a great cause at the same time. And I want to say congratulations to the DeKalb County High School tennis for advancing to the district finals.
Yay, that's great.
We got great players.
We do.
And they'll be competing as a team and as individuals in singles and doubles.
Wow.
So that's pretty awesome,
That's pretty awesome. We got some great sports teams that we do.
Now, speaking of awesome, Randy Caldwell from the Purple Doors here to talk about our downtown Smithville events that are coming up.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy.
Good morning.
What's going on downtown?
I got a whole big list here that I can go over. One I didn't know about that you left for me.
Oh, yeah, well.
CAD cleanup event, which I'm happy to do.
Well, we're going to have some flower planting downtown, so I thought we'd do it all together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You want me to touch on that one first?
Yeah. No, you just tell me.
Go ahead.
You're in charge here.
We'll start with that. So we'll start with the DeKalb cleanup event. That's going to be May 10th.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. So you can sign up and pick up supplies at the DeKalb County Complex from 9 to 10 o'clock.
I'll be there.
The Head Start dumpsters will be set out May 9th.
Yep.
So again, for the cleanup.
We tried to get the dumpsters out a whole week early, but we found out we were breaking some rules with the state, so we had to make it Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So after about 4 o'clock, you're going to see some of the downtown businesses. We're going to be purchasing some flower trays, and we'll be planting the little islands with flowers to help beautify the square as well.
It's going to be so
you'll
pretty.
see some of the local business owners doing that Saturday.
And I think the city's donating the mulch.
City is donating the mulch.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, a team effort. Great partnership with the city always in the county here. So if you're going to be picking up any trash anytime during the May 1st to 10th, you don't want to drive to the complex, just give Suzanne a call.
Yeah, at the chamber.
chamber, and she'll sign you up, and that helps her to get more accurate information for the state.
We have to report on all this.
So another big event for this weekend is Mother's Day that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
So you know what? You don't have to go any place but Smithfield.
That's right.
County
We got it all.
I'm here to talk about the downtown businesses, but we also have a lot of great businesses are outside of downtown. So again, you can find plenty of Mother's Day stuff here just in our county, in our state. And remember, those tax dollars go back to the county, so keep that in mind when you're doing that. So I've got some specials I can announce for our folks, if that's okay. So
we want to hear them.
Door, if you haven't had our chocolate, I'm going to do 25% off.
Is that what you brought to me back a couple of weeks ago?
It was.
Okay, this is not your normal chocolate.
No, this is some good stuff.
I tried to resist it for a while, and then finally this week, I said, "There's that candy that Randy brought. Oh my goodness! It like melts in your mouth. It's all these different flavors. It is unbelievable.
There's some different flavors. Some great flavors. It's Seattle chocolate. We found that my daughter lives out in Seattle, so we kind of found out about that through that. So we have people that come in and get their monthly supply, at the shop. So I'll have 20% off that. Some of the soaps and lotions that we have, and some candles we have. I will also have 30% off on some of the tea towels that my wife had embroidered. So we'll have that.
Sweet Janice.
Rocky Jane's, our new pet boutique downtown, they're going to have Dog Mom's Day, on Saturday from 10 to 2. So they'll have a little tote you can fill, and you'll get 20% off what you can fit in the tote there.
Isn't that
great
sweet?
Little event. If you haven't been there, great little shop.
It is.
Two great ladies, too, that run that. Cindy at Magnolia Roots, Saturday from 10 to 3. She's going to have Joe Malone Fragrance from Dillard's there.
Ooh,
she'll also have the pink drink. DeKalb Florist will be set up, and Just a Dash of Sugar will be set up. So they'll be having some giveaways as well. So some great gift ideas for Mom there. Yeah. And then the Legacy House on Saturday from 11 to 2, they're going to have Moms and Mimosas. So,
Moms and Mimosas, that's hard to say.
Say that 5 times real fast.
A basket giveaway
that sounds
as
like
part
fun.
of that. So again, just some of the things happening with the Mother's Day specials. I always encourage people, hey, check the social media there for other specials that people have. And again, just encourage you, it's just not about downtown, it's also about our county as a whole and our city as a whole. So for those other businesses, hey, if you want to contact me, before I get on Chamber Chat and announce these specials,
we would love to announce it all.
I'm happy to do that as part of that. So remember our shop late Friday on the first Friday.
You want to try to say that again?
Yeah, say it real fast.
That dangerous word may come out of there.
Yeah, I know. You got to watch.
You caught me.
Yeah, so, you got to watch what you say.
So anyway, so remember that. We just had one last week, so keep that on your calendar. Coming up May 17th is the Middle Tennessee Cornbread Festival, downtown Smithville. I believe there's going to be a car show there as well, from what I understand. So
when I used to have a car show, I was always
a car show
very
coming
popular.
up. I know there's that may be the same time. So keep that in mind as well. Those festivals are always great for our downtown, always great for our county, and just brings people down here that may not have been here before to discover our historic downtown and discover our county and discover our city. So,
and our unique shops in town.
Absolutely,
one of a
unique
kind.
shops, and I'm sure they always have great vendors as well. Angela does a great job with all the events she does downtown there. So I appreciate what she does for our city and our county. Let me see. Anything else? The French Market, before I get into the business after hours, the French Market had to get delayed, had to get rescheduled. The Chase does to May 31st, so keep that in mind.
What is that again?
It's going to be May 31st.
Okay.
There at his townhouse. It's the French Market.
Okay.
That he's going to do. We talked about it last month, but rain last weekend.
You can't predict the weather.
You never know what it's going to do.
He's got that outside. Okay. Another great event that we're looking forward to is the Biz After Hours.
The Biz After Hours.
Coming up June 19th at the Harvester. And this is a business after hours opportunity for not just our chamber members, but other business owners. And if you're a resident, you're welcome to come.
Absolutely.
As well. If you want to network, if you want to meet new people, I always say I go to a lot of these. In the business I was in, I had to go to a lot of these, and people tell you, your goal is to meet 3 to 5 new people every time you go there. So keep that in mind. It's a $10 cover charge. You can go to Eventbrite to sign up in advance of that, but you can pay at the door cash. We prefer, because I don't know that we have a mechanism to take
do all that other stuff.
Emily and Sherry have been very active in this, as well as myself. We've got some restaurants that we're going to have, some of the local downtown restaurants that are going to be catering the event. There'll be a cash bar. Again, and what we're going to do too is keep an eye on this. We plan on doing this quarterly.
Yes.
So we're going to try to get this up and running, and hopefully if we get a lot of people showing up, it's going to just encourage us more to do this more. And again, please plan to attend. It's going to be a great opportunity to meet new people and meet the business owners, meet the movers and shakers. We're also going to encourage our board members to be there as well, so you can meet the board members from the chamber, and talk to us about what you like about the chamber and what you'd like to see. It's a good opportunity for us to get feedback as well on some things that we can do for the businesses, how we can help you, and vice versa. So anyway,
and if you're interested in maybe hosting one in the future,
absolutely,
let me or Randy or Emily Bell know, and we'll put you down.
Yeah. Do you want to cover
Sign
Sligo
you up. That
Resort
sounds better
and
than put you down, doesn't it? Sign you up.
You want me to cover the Sligo Resort and Marina?
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
The 2025 In-Water Boat Show by Wake Max Water Sports. That's going to be Saturday, May 10th from 11 to 4, and Sunday, May 11th from 11 to 3. So another great event. And then just another thing just to kind of keep in mind, again, save the date, September 19th. Again, it's going to be our art walk. Again, we're going to expand that. It's traditionally been on Walnut, but I think we had a lot of interest from artists last year. We're going to carry it over to Main Street as well. So we're going to kind of rebrand it from what was the Walnut, which the business owners on Walnut kind of got together and wanted to get back to the downtown, and we started it from that. But we're really going to rebrand it to historic downtown Smithville Art Walk. So if you are an artist, or if you know of an artist that would like to participate, get in touch with myself or Sherry over at Rocky Jane's over there. So she's kind of coordinating all the artists.
Awesome.
So our goal is to get 40 artists there. So we're going to have, we always have a band there. I know the Harvester will be open down the street. So just a fun night if you haven't been to that before. We may start it a little earlier, because I know sometimes that time of season the football game kind of gets in the way. So
lots of stuff
we may start it a little earlier to give people a chance that are going to the football game, that they can come down, support your local artists, buy from them. It's important that you support them when you come to that event. But please put that on your calendar, on your save the date. Because it's a great event downtown, like all the events are, and just adds to making our downtown vibrant and active. So I think I've covered everything, unless there's something else you want me to cover.
It's exciting. I started to say hang up till Lee gets here, but Lee is here in the building, so we'll get him to come on around.
All right.
So you want to go that away?
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Randy.
Thanks, Randy. Wow, so much going on.
One of our favorite people is here.
Favorite people in the whole wide world's here. Susan Hinton is here. Hey, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Well, I know you're going to tell us about the art exhibit, and then also
excited to tell you about the art exhibit.
Well, and
that
then the memorial event. So, all right.
Well, this year it's a little later than we hoped it would be, but we always have to take advantage of when we can get the committee set up. It stays busy.
It does.
Pretty busy.
But the DeKalb County School art exhibit will be May 24th on Saturday from 1 to 3. Our president this year is Elaine McGuffey, and all the ladies get in helping collect art, put up posters. The rules are supposedly already around, but if you need the rules, drop by the library. I will make sure Miss Kathy has a copy of the rules. But this applies to any students in DeKalb County from ages 5 through high school.
And homeschoolers are involved.
And homeschool art, that's any schools.
Yes.
Homeschool, private schools, public schools, we welcome all. And we usually have about 150 pieces of art.
Oh my.
We have to have art that is flat. We don't want any sculptures because those are too hard to
handle.
And handle. But we collect the art, and we will start collecting now. So if you are a homeschooler and you want to drop it by the library, Miss Kathy always lets you drop it by there. And I guess the main question is, people always say, well, what do you do with the art when you get through with it? The art teachers are really good to take all the art that is taken down, and they take it right back to the school where the art was gotten. And if it's a homeschool, the homeschool people are responsible to pick it up at the library in a timely manner.
In a timely manner, yeah.
Kathy doesn't want
I think I still have a piece of art there from years ago.
And she
or I did have. I don't know if I do now or not.
And people go, you lose our art. No, it's
No.
never lost.
No.
I promise you, we do not lose their art. Also, there will be awards as usual. We have 3 judges, and they will judge the art, and there's 5 categories. So there's K and 1, and then there's 2 and 3, and 4 and 5, and 6. Let's see, middle school is 6 through 8, and 9 through 12 is high school. We also have a People's Choice Award, and everybody gets really excited because you get to vote at least one time for your favorite artist who is your student. So come out. We have grandparents, aunts, uncles. Anybody can come and vote for you, and then you get a prize as well. There will be 5 main prizes. There will be 5 categories of ribbons, and anyone who comes that day and has a piece of art will receive a beautiful color certificate.
Yes,
Oh, so their art can be about anything that they want.
It can be. The art teacher usually submits art. The art teacher, Miss Carol Tripp, who is at Smithville Elementary and Northside. However, other schools can also submit art. You can as an individual, and even if Miss Tripp submits art, you can submit another piece, and we will look at it and choose which one that we want to put in the art show, and sometimes we put both.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to having a lot of art. We have usually 150 pieces of art, and we usually have several hundred parents come that
Oh,
day.
yes.
So it's a
big
day.
event.
It's a big event.
They want to see their children shine.
So, thanks to the Smithville Study Club who sponsors this, we are an art club. That is what we helped started the library, Justin Potter, so I have to put in a plug.
Years and years and years ago.
Years and
like in the
years
40s
ago.
and 50s, yeah.
Yeah, and they met in their own homes until the library was built. So, I'm very proud of our club.
It was in a lot of places.
I remember when it was in the Veterans Building.
Yeah.
I do too.
I loved going over there when I was a kid. Yeah.
And Miss Burton's, I think what ended up being her bathroom at one time, it was in Miss Emma Burton's house at one time.
Oh,
yeah.
we have a lot of history.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
We've had some awards presented, and we had when they did the painting at the library. And so anyway, you have a lot of history there.
Lots of
Kat.
A lot
stuff.
of good memories.
A lot of great memories. The second event I want to make sure it's Saturday, the art show Saturday exhibit is May 24th, 1 to 3 at the county complex.
Okay.
All right. The second event is right after that. The following Monday is Memorial Day, and we always hold a Memorial Day observance. And this year's speaker is Captain Larry Cripps,
Oh,
who
what a
we
good choice.
love, a
Yes.
hometown hero.
We did a book signing for him just a
I
few
know
months
you
ago.
did, and
I love
he
his book.
is going to bring some of it. I told him you don't have to bring all of your things, but
There's
he's
a lot
going
of
to bring
stuff. A lot of neat
going
stuff.
to bring some really neat things
He
to
does.
show. And this is open to the whole community. Please come out if you're not working and able to come out. There will be patriotic music. I will be playing at 9:30. Then followed by, we're hoping we will secure a color guard. We're working on that. The prayer will be led by Larry Green, which we love to hear Larry.
We do.
And then Larry Cripps will be the speaker. And at the very end, we will go down to the courthouse and lay the wreath. And there will be a prayer by Don Rigsby, we
Oh,
hope.
I love Brother
yeah.
Don.
So come out. It's a wonderful event. We want any veterans, any people who just love America, families. It's a good way to get your family
To honor our veterans.
to honor our veterans.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And to me, I can't do enough.
Well, it ran deep in your family.
Well, I've been helping do this. I was trying to count up how many years. My dad had me helping with Veterans Day and Memorial Day since before I moved, which has been over 30 years.
Wow.
So I've been,
You've been
and
in-
then when I was a young girl on Memorial Day, or Veterans Day, and maybe both, but we would be out selling poppies. And I would go all over the
Oh, yeah.
courthouse selling poppies when
I remember that.
Or they'd be in the crosswalks or on the streets, you know,
and then
there
we
too.
would even go at the lights and sit at the lights.
I remember
and
that,
pick up
yeah.
money. So yes, it's a tradition, like you said.
And you know, another surprise I
And
had.
I found a letter
Oh,
from my.
okay,
I'll tell you
go
one
ahead.
thing funny, and
All
I'd
right.
love to hear. I found a letter from my dad that he wrote to my grandmother yesterday in 1945 when he was in the war, and he told how much he made. It was let's see, he got $10 for combat pay.
Oh, wow.
And he was going to make $38.50 a month.
Whoa!
Wow.
What can you buy with that today?
And he and Edsel were separated. He said, well, I've got to go now. I've got to write Edsel a letter.
That was his twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting.
Oh,
And
my
then the
goodness.
page is real yellow.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
1945.
Well, yeah, of course.
So, Susan, you know, my grandmother lived right across the street from you, so I saw y'all
I
a lot.
love Miss Annie.
And so, but here's the thing: all those years, your mama, I didn't know she was such a great artist.
Oh,
You've been
gee.
showing her art now, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
And
I mean-
she was so humble about it. She really
I
was.
didn't even know about it. That's the thing.
Well, I was the one that got her to started painting. Actually, Miss Betty Jo Smotherman, everybody
Yeah,
knows her.
Betty Jo.
Her
Oh,
my
late
goodness.
extension
We
agent
love
was
her.
a jack of all trades, and
Yeah.
so Miss Betty Jo got my mom started after I started going to art lessons in McMinnville with Miss Richter, who was
Wow.
very, very famous.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Yeah.
ended up being a very famous
Yeah.
artist. And I always loved art, and they actually bought me the which you'd see in the paper that would say draw this and send this in.
Yes,
I
My
remember
parents
that.
bought me that, and I still have the books. And if you
Oh, my
studied
goodness.
all those books, you would be quite an artist.
Yeah, no, I don't think it helped me
Well, I
any.
think they had quite a bit of natural talent there.
No,
don't you?
Art and veterans.
I could
That's
draw
what
stick
I'm all about today.
Yeah.
This
And
was your
thank
mom
you-
and dad.
And thank you
Yeah.
so much for having me.
Well, thank you,
Oh,
Susan. We
we
appreciate
love
you,
it.
darling.
And you
Oh,
guys keep
yeah.
up the good work.
Well,
I listen to you, and I watch you on the Closed TV.
Well,
what is it?
DTC.
DTC.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Give them a
Susan.
plug.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, hon.
All right. So, did you? Okay. So now I want to mention. Well, Kathy, first we got you up.
We got
right.
lots of stuff coming
Lots
up.
of stuff
Susan.
coming up for
Lots of
Justin Potter
stuff.
Library.
I meet myself coming or going. I don't
Yeah.
know whether I am coming or going sometimes. I'm doing a lot of pickups and stuff for this. But our first event is our 45th annual Older Americans Day celebration. It's a week from today.
Oh,
I don't
you're
know.
busy.
I start in March, and then it's kind of, I'm still doing some pickups. So it's May the 14th. The vendors start at 9 o'clock to 10:30.
Wow.
And we've got about 20 vendors this year, and we've got the health department, NHC, DTC, the sheriff's department, fire department, police department. We've got other vendors coming, and so set up and with information and some little goodies on the tables for you. We have door prizes. We have goodie bags. We always have entertainment. Our entertainment this year is our local ventriloquist David Turner. And friends. He
Love
always
him
does a great.
so much.
He always does a great job, and everybody loves him. And it's going to be, of course, at the Mike Foster Multipurpose Center, the county complex, and I call it the theater area, auditorium, whatever you want to call it, 712 South Congress Boulevard. That May 14th, and then at 10:30 I start giving the door prizes away. It takes me about
Lots
30 minutes
and lots
to
of
do
door prizes.
those, and then
Yeah.
at 11 David will entertain, and then at the very end they will go over to the senior center. We partner with the Smithville Senior Center. Pam over there, they're great, and Jennifer down at the Alexander Activity Center down there. So we couldn't do it without our partners, and I have a great staff that helps out and great library board. So it's a group effort.
Yes.
This year's theme is Flip the Script on Aging. And we want to thank all the businesses and organizations. I've done a lot of pickups, and the people have dropped off. I've made some phone calls, so anybody that I've called that still wants to donate, we do a program, and in the program we list everyone that donated. I want to make sure everybody's name is in that when we give it out next Wednesday. So if they could get everything to me by Friday of this week, if I need to come by and do some pickups, just let me know and I will do that. In fact, I'm doing some pickups today.
Kathy, I've decided you must be the most popular person in town
Well-
because nobody gets as many door prizes as you.
Well, I get a lot, and I couldn't do it without all these businesses and organizations. And I'm going to pick up today from a food line. They are donating the chips and the Little Debbie cakes, and
Aw.
so it's just a group effort. It's a community effort, and it's just to honor our older Americans in our community. So, for more information, you can call the library at 615-597-4359. Visit us on Facebook. Instagram or our website at DeKalbLibraries.net, and we would appreciate you coming out to this event. Anybody that's an older American, the vendors will be set up in the gym area.
What's an older American?
I don't know I think it's 55 and above. Yeah. I think that's what Pam. I think that's what I think that's what the seniors say. And this Friday we have our May story time at 10 o'clock it's for preschool children, but any child is welcome to attend. And we have stories, and we'll give them a little goodie bag, and we just have a good time. And then at the end of the month, we will start our summer reading. So,
I can't believe we're talking about summer reading.
Yeah, I know. So the sign up will begin on May the 27th, so you can start signing up for summer reading. Older Americans say no. All these events will be on every Thursday in June at 2 o'clock at the County Complex Theater area. That June 5th we'll have Mr. Bond's Science Guys, and DTC will set up their photo booth, so that's always fun.
That is so fun. It's fun for all ages, adults and kids.
I know. You dress up as a superhero.
I know.
So, and our theme is Color Our World.
Oh, I love
and
that.
then the 12th is Barry Mitchell's show of many colors. He has puppets and things, and the DeKalb County Health Department will be there that day, giving out some goodies and some information. Miss Allison will be there. Edgar Evans State Park will be, and with them animal friends, will be June the 26th at 2 o'clock. And then our final party will be the Nashville Zoo, and that will be at 2 o'clock on the 26th. So anyway, just get in touch with us at the library if you need any further information. I am sending flyers out to the different schools to put in their report cards at the end. So I'm getting those out hopefully this week to the schools. So
Kathy, you'll have to be playing that song. Remember that song we had from the 70s called Color Our World? I love that song. I still love it.
Yeah.
So you'll have to have that playing.
Well, I
as
may
they
have
come
to.
in. Yeah, you need to.
I need to do that.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when we in our young days.
I don't remember that sometimes. Whew.
We were there.
That's been a few years ago.
It's been a year or two. Okay.
But anyway, we're going to have a fun summer.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for all you do. Okay, so DeKalb Prevention Coalition, they're going to be having a big yard sale.
They are having a yard sale, and they have a lot, let me tell you, a lot of
They
stuff.
me. They're like, we're never doing this again, and then they start collecting
And then
again.
they start doing it again.
But it's going to be Saturday, May 17th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the DeKalb County Complex right there at the UT entrance. And I mean, they've got everything. They've got. I've seen the stuff.
They have clothes and furniture.
Oh,
and
yeah, they got everything. So
all kinds of stuff.
And they'll have a bake sale, and they'll have their community resources there too. And
lots more.
Oh my goodness, they'll have so many things, and they have great deals. I mean, they price things really to go.
It is a yard sale, so you get some good deals there, and it goes for a wonderful cause. They do a lot of wonderful things in the community, especially for our young people, talking about drug prevention and just all kinds of things.
Well, a lot of the things, Kathy, that they try to sponsor, isn't covered by maybe grant money or things, and so this is to raise money to help with
other things, because they go to the schools and give them information, and
they're amazing.
They're always doing something.
I love Jennifer and
Lisa,
and then Kinley's in there now. I mean, it's just it's a great group in there, and then all their volunteers are wonderful. So anyway, and then I want to mention Leadership DeKalb. We're just about at the end of it. In April, our sponsors were CNS Farm, UT Extension, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, Harmony Lane Farm and Creamery, and that was for the Agriculture and Economic Development session. Today, right when I leave this program today, I'm heading to Edgar Evans State Park.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
And we're going to be celebrating our Center Hill Lake Day. And bless their hearts, I'm one of the speakers today.
Well,
so they'll endure.
You'll do good.
I'll try to not be too long. And so we're excited about just this whole year. We've got a great class. We'll be having our graduation in a couple of weeks or so. And so anyway, we just appreciate Lee, who has been I don't know how she does all she does, working full time, 2 small kids. And Lee Fusen, who is our Leadership DeKalb director, we just appreciate her leadership. She is so good at it, and it's just it takes a whole lot of people to pull all this
together. It takes a partnership, everybody working together.
Yeah, and we really appreciate. We've also had some of our leadership alumni that's been helping with some of the sessions. Everybody takes like 1 month, so that's worked out really well. So we may be calling you if you're an alumni. And
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
I never have time.
You never have time.
I don't have time. I wish I did, but I
wish
just
you
don't.
did.
I did.
So anyway, but we appreciate our sponsors, appreciate all our class, and I'll mention who they are probably next month. But I wanted, since from Edgar Evans State Park, Ranger Lee Chadwell is here. I didn't say Chad Leewell and
No, you did not say
mixed up. No, I've done it. All right,
did
so
do that.
Ranger Lee.
Had it right. That's I'm not used to people saying my name right.
I
there
know,
you
right?
go.
I've been practicing that too. So we've got a kids fishing day coming up. You want to talk about that? I've got it written right there, on there somewhere.
Yes. So there is kids fishing day throughout the whole state. TWA actually puts one on up at P Ridge WMA, and it looks like they'll be going from 7 a.m. to noon.
At June 7th.
On June 7th, and it'll be ages 6 to 16, and the first 24 kids will be getting a free fishing pole.
Oh.
And they just ask you to bring food, water, and your own fishing lures or bait.
Yeah.
And bait your own hooks, maybe. Maybe get help with that.
Yeah, sometimes they'll help, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think they have some people go around to help out. Usually that has a really big event turnout up there.
Yeah, I've heard.
So we usually don't try to do ours that day because there's so many TWA locations. We actually do ours the next weekend on the 14th.
So you got two opportunities.
And so that's right. We meet down at the Peninsula by our courtesy dock on the 14th, and got it from about 8:30 to 11. And we do ages from 1 to 15.
And that's also the free kids fishing day?
That's still in the week, and for free fishing. And we have a lot of great prizes to give out. And it's a good time. There's a lot of times I see kids catch their very first fish.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
It is.
It is exciting.
To kind of get hooked into the outdoors. And
Did you say hook?
Hook. Oh, there you go. There you go.
But it's just really good to see them out and just spending time enjoying.
Just getting outside.
Yeah.
Getting away from
the
the
screens
devices and
the
stuff.
TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enjoy nature.
That's right. And so while they're down there, we hope they also decide to maybe hike a trail right now.
Oh, yeah.
The trails are looking good. We've got some new signage up about our trails. Ranger Vaughn's worked really hard on doing that. Still got a few more to go and put up. They can stop by the aviary and see the birds. I'm working on putting the signage out for those. I'll hopefully have that up within the next month. But one side you see the hawk, the other side you got to be a little more at nighttime to see them. But we actually have two barn owls on the other side of the aviary. But they're kind of skittish, so if you're out there in the evening and you do see them, you just got to kind of be quiet. Otherwise, they'll fly right back in their little box.
Might see one of those for summer reading, maybe.
Maybe.
If they calm down a little bit.
We've got a lot of programs starting back up. We'll be doing our Mark will be doing Wallflower Tour the week right before and through Memorial Day weekend. And so those are already posted on our website. And we'll also be doing some day cruises and some sunset cruises. And then we'll have our seasonal, they'll be starting soon, and they'll be doing a lot of programs, especially on the weekends around the campground and cabins. And speaking of the cabins, we've been closed with our cabins for a little while because we've been doing a lot of work. And they should be opening back up around the 1st of June. If everything goes well, that's kind of the plan right now.
Right time for summer.
Yeah, hopefully we can get them open before Memorial Day weekend, but we're just kind of
playing it by ear.
Playing it by ear. A lot of things can happen.
You never know when you're in construction what's going to happen.
But hopefully those will be open back soon, and then come down, enjoy the park, and stay and hike some trails, and spend the day on the lake, and hopefully catch some fish.
No better place to be, right?
Edgar Evans State Park.
Oh my goodness!
And one of the things I like to do when I go and visit other parks, other states, places like that, I always like to go and look for ornaments to help remember where I'm at.
Yeah.
And at our gift shop, we have a bunch of local made ornaments, fire pokers, just a lot of unique things and we try to source everything local instead of buying
I love a gift
from
shop.
other places. So if you have a good time, you're looking for a Christmas ornament or something like that, stop by at the office and take a look around the gift shop.
Yeah.
One of my favorite T-shirts is an Ed Graven State Park T-shirt that I got there. I have washed that thing to death, and it is still like the day I bought it. It's soft. I mean, you have high quality things there. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. That's kind of what we go for.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than getting a shirt from a place you like, and then you've washed it 2 or 3 times, and then
it
it
shrinks.
It shrinks or I grew. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I always go with it shrink.
Yeah, we're gonna
always
go
get a
with the
size
shrink.
larger than you need. That's good.
Oh, thank you for being
Thanks,
here.
Lee.
Well, hang out for a minute. We'll finish up here. So let's
we want to
see
talk about the
here.
new youth center, the spot.
Okay. Oh wait, I forgot something. Yeah, the youth center.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get that.
Justin Cantrell is over
yeah.
that. It's called the Spot. It's going to have a family open house May the 31st from 1 to 4, and that's in the old Rotary building. It's right there by the
Tennis courts.
Tennis courts right there, and I think they're redoing those.
Right across from the golf course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a wonderful place, and so just visit that. That's a great asset to our communities for our young people.
Yeah, and the open house is Saturday, May 31st, as she said, from 1 to 4 there. This is basically for 5th to 12th grade students. Safe, fun
Safe
place
environment,
to be.
yeah.
They'll have some games for them, just to create a space that inspires
Wonderful
families,
atmosphere for them.
healthy relationships, just help discover your purpose.
Yes.
I wish they'd had this when I was young.
Yeah, I know.
Just influence others through positive actions. And Kendra Cantrell is the coordinator for this. Of course, I love working with Justin Cantrell.
Yes.
He is such a motivational
He is.
speaker and just has such a spirit. You can just get around him. He didn't even have to say a word. You just feel
You
his
just know that he's
spirit.
he's there for our youth and
So
help them
your
out.
youth are in good hands when
Yes.
they're around Kendra
Yes.
or Justin.
Justin.
So it's currently open on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 5:30. And it's just a great place for your students to be able to hang out, have a meal, play some games, make new friends, just be themselves. They don't have to be
a good
anybody but
safe
themselves.
place.
Yeah. And I heard that summer activities are going to include some sports games and camps to keep students active, engaged, and connected. So just go out and support this new place called The Spot.
The Spot.
The Spot.
Yes.
But I think they're going to be having a ribbon cutting. I'm going to supply the ribbon and stuff, but I've got to work that Saturday, so I don't get to go to it. But it's Saturday again, May 31st from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Just go out and check it out. 425 Golf Club Drive.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to
Close
Justin
to everything there.
and Kendra. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So here we go, Kathy. You ready?
I'm ready.
The Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call 615-597-4163 or email me at director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org or tag me on Facebook and I'll help you spread the word.
There you go. Thank you to all our guests this morning, and we are grateful to the WJLE and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program.
And you can watch the Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month.
We appreciate our listening and viewing audiences and hope you join us next month on June the 4th, same chat time.
Same chat channel. Thanks for joining us
Bye.
this morning.